Well, I think hopefully we're on the home stretch now with this large Bing horizontal engine. The boiler's finished. I'm still going to make a level plug for it, but it's not attached yet. It's just sitting on the firebox. But that's my next job, is to attach it to the firebox, which shouldn't be too difficult. I'm fingers crossed. I'm going to use there's a plate at this end. I'm just going to solder it onto the end plate, and that should of the end cap of the boiler, and that should be fine. And then I can reassemble the firebox boiler and engine, and that's basically just I'll do that off camera. That's basically just a reversal of taking it off, and you saw me do that, only this time there'll be a lot of praying and hoping that the tabs don't break off when they're bent back over, because obviously they're very old. So I'll get on and do that, and then we're down to the final home run, which is I've got to make the steam pipe for it and a chimney. But that's really all there's left to do. Well, yeah. Well, I've got part of it assembled. Amazing, isn't it? The new boiler is somewhat heavier than the old boiler, mainly because it's thicker wall tubing, and I've used thick end caps, and obviously the fittings inserts are heavier as well. Consequently, the little bent over tab, which is down in here, it was part of the firebox that the original boiler was soldered to, was not really man enough to hold the new boiler. So I had to come up with a new method of fixing or holding the boiler to the firebox, and as you can see, I've just decided on a simple brass strap, and that works fine. That's all nice and solid. It's obviously not quite as pretty as it would have been without the strap, but you've got to hold the boiler onto the firebox somehow, so that'll do. I appreciate that when it's back together it's not going to look exactly like it was originally, but then I can't go down that road. I want to get this thing functional so that it will run for another 100 years, and that's what my aim is here. So with that being said, keep our fingers crossed, and I will attempt to reassemble it onto the base plate, and hopefully none of the tabs will snap off. I'll bring it back when I'm done. Well, finally back together. I can't tell you how long it's taken me to get to this stage. It's been a lot more work than I anticipated. That seems to be the rule of thumb now, though. But yes, it's back together. I haven't put the bottom cover plate on because I thought that was tempting fate. Just in case I need to take any of this back off again, I'll leave that until the very last minute. In fact, I'll probably run it without bothering to put that on. I'll put that on when I'm completely done with it. But it's looking a lot better now than it was when it first arrived. So what have we got left? Well, obviously the most important thing is the steam pipe. Now, I haven't got any of the right size copperel brass pipe, needless to say, so I've ordered some from eBay, brass, because I think that would suit it better. So we've got to make the steam pipe, but fortunately the fitting here unscrews from the valve chest, and obviously the regulator unscrews from the boiler, so you know that's great because it means that it makes it much easier for me to make the steam pipe. And then of course all that's left is the chimney.